Hey guys, it's Doc, and today I'm going to do a video on a new lawn edger that I got, which is actually a pretty cool edger for the money. So hold on one sec. Hey guys, I've been talking about this for a while. If you know anything, I've had that cheap cord edger, which costs about 90 bucks. Does fine, but it's a pain for me because of all the extension cords, and I have to go back to the pool and the whole yard. But you have to do barbs or something else. So I gave that one away, and I've been looking for a battery power edger. Reviews are horrible on the battery power edgers, by the way. Just the battery life is just absolutely horrible. So I went ahead and went down the road of a gas edger, and I picked one that I think, and this is the key element here, for the money. For the money is the best edger that I've found. It's not the top of the line. It's not a $500, $600 edger. It's but for about, I think it's 219 bucks, including shipping and everything. Pretty good price. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna do an unbox real quick, assembly real quick, like 1 or 2 minutes, and I'm gonna take you out and show you it. This thing has a unique feature in that it also has a curb step on it, which allows you to actually go in the opposite direction on the street and use it on the curb, which I didn't think I'd like, but I actually like it. And I did use it. I use it a lot. So couple of quick points. Number one, if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and turn on that little bell. Next, keep in mind that the only thing that this lawn has received this year is 5 treatments of Super Juice, actually 6 as of yesterday. Yesterday I did my first cut of 2019. Now this is about April 13th, and so that was my first cut of the year. So I've had 6 Super Juice treatments, and that's it. Now, a few days ago, we did put out some 10-10-10 granular to correct some issues with phosphate, with nutrients and stuff, but that was it. And I'm looking around. I don't even know if I'm going to put anything down. I'll probably put some organic down this summer, of course, but we'll see, because my lawn is absolutely gorgeous. You can use a weed eater, but weed eaters are just really not good on Bermuda grass, simply because they have a tendency to really pull out the runners and make a mess, and then it's hard because you really want that straight line. With Bermuda grass, don't forget, especially with Bermuda grass, but you have a lot of runners and you have things that shoot off every so often, so the cutting blade is really important, I think, for Bermuda grass. That's the only thing that gives you that real sharp look. Yes, there's a lot of people that use an edger, and I've got one and I've used it, and you can do it fine, but man, let me tell you what, this thing is amazing. I mean, it is fast, and you're going to see how fast it is and how easy it is. Now let me give you the pros about it real quick. The pros, I put it aside for 2 weeks because I was like, oh man, I don't want to put something together. Man, this thing assembled in 10 minutes. Came out of the box assembled in 10 minutes. It's not a Honda or Briggs engine, I will tell you that. It's a China-made engine, decent quality thing, but you're not using that much. You're not out running this thing 5 hours a day. You pull it out once a week and use it for about 30 to 60 minutes, and that's it. As long as you maintain it, it should be decent. The only drawback that I had while you're shooting this video, you choke it, put the choke on to start it, and then when you want to and it runs fine. But when you restart it, I was having to re-choke it almost every time, and I got to figure that out. I don't know if it's the gas that I'm using or if it's just that's the way the engine is, but I did have to re-choke and then drop the choke off every time I started it. So that was the only drawback I found to it. Overall, quality-wise, great. So let's just go ahead and I'll run the footage of it for you. One quick important note that I forgot to say is that in the description down below, I always put this down here because people end up asking me in comments saying, well, where's this? What's this? I will have links to this edger. You go there, click on it. It'll take you directly to the model that I have. I'll also put links to the Super Juice and probably the PGF fertilizer on there too as well, just so you don't have to keep asking me, how do I get this? It's down there. It's in the description. Okay, so this is the simple unboxing real quick. Pull it out of the box. You have your main unit, which is all assembled. You have to put on your wheels, and you have to put on your handle, and then put the pull cord on the handle. We'll see how that goes real quick. Well, I'm actually shocked because I left this thing in the box for a couple weeks because I was like, oh man, I gotta assemble something else. But this was probably the easiest assembly I've done in over a year. Easy. And let me just show you all you do. All you do is you put these 2 little wing handles on here, and you put this handle connects to there. You take this bar, that bar locks into a wing nut here. A pin. Put a pin right there, and that's connected. The next thing you do is you connect this electric clip here, and that's it for that. And then you put your wheels on. This wheel just slides on, slides through here. Tighten the handle. This wheel, you have to watch the washer assembly on it, put it on the back, and then this wheel goes on the front, and that was it. That was fast. I mean, that was 10 minutes. So of course, big warning signs all over it. It does not have oil in it, so we got to put the oil. One thing if you don't have, I'm sure, is make sure you have a funnel that you can put oil in. It's always, because you'll never be able to get it in here without spilling it. Alright, so safety glasses. I've put the oil in it, put the fuel in it. I've already given a few pulls, so let's put the choke on and then start it up. Pull the handle. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over and make the adjustment on the wheel. Okay, so all I do is I put it where I want it to go. Put it down to the depth that I want. If I wanted to angle cut this, I just bring this off and you can see what it does. So it gives me an angle there. I come in. I can go angle that way. I'll just leave it at 0. Alright, so let me show you one of the features that is kind of pushed pretty heavy on this thing, which I didn't think I'd use, but I am using it. And that is the curb hop. So this wheel swings down, unlocking here. This wheel, loosen the handle, drop that wheel, and now it rides the curb and keeps the head up higher. So that is a good feature. I like that feature. Okay, so that's all done. I'm really happy with this thing. Man, this cut my edging time down in half. I mean, in half. It is fast. And that was my first time using it, so I'm sure in the future I'll be even faster with it. But again, this is my first cut of the year, nothing but super juice. And let me just go over real quick. So I would say that my overall rating for this thing is probably about a B+. The only reason I'm not into the A category is because of the engine, which is just a standard China engine. But again, if you put a Honda engine on this thing, you're going to add another $150, $200 to it. That was my problem with the gas products, is that for the average homeowner, I don't think they're going to spend $400, $500, $600 for an edger. So I wanted to find one that was reasonably priced, that performed well, had some cool features on it, and this is the one. So in the description down below in the video, I'll have a link to our webpage. You can go over there. And while you're there, also don't forget, there's a subscription service that you just sign up, put in a fake name, I don't care, but it notifies you, because sometimes I do posts that aren't on YouTube, and it'll send you a notification out. Anytime I post a video or post something, within 5 minutes you get a notification in your email saying, hey, that idiot posted something again. So we don't use it for marketing or anything like that. It's just a notification system. Hey guys, that's about it. I'm going inside. I'm going to rest up. It's Saturday, and I'm done for the day. Talk to you later. Doc.